Hello everyone, welcome to Space Monkey. Today we are going to be going over the Drake Cutlass Red. We're going to be looking over what it is and how it compares to the Cutlass Black, and we're also going to be doing a quick tour, so let's get into it. The Cutlass Red comes stock with 4 size 3 weapon mounts, which are gimbaled, so you have size 2 badgers. At the time of recording this, it also comes with 6 months of insurance if you're buying it with US dollars, and it comes with the VFG industrial hanger. Of course, if you already have a game package, you can go into your account and upgrade the ship to the Cutlass Red, but just remember, you can't go back easily if you're upgrading your base game package. The Cutlass Red can be yours for $135 in the pledge shop, or you can buy it in-game for 1.81 million AUEC. That's just about 90 bunker missions if they're paying out 20,000 AUEC apiece. So if that's how you plan on affording this, you might want to get started. The Cutlass Red is not great at flying in atmosphere. Just like the Cutlass Black, it's pretty clunky. It's not aerodynamic, and it's really just designed for space travel. But it is a great all-around ship and will get you where you need to go. Just don't be expecting to race anybody there and win. Your main thrusters are obviously important, and with the Cutlass Red, they're very big, and they look really good. In terms of mobility, the Cutlass Red isn't terrible. It is a medium-sized ship with a design on medical and slight low freight, so don't expect it to perform like a fighter. That's not to say you're not going to have a blast flying the ship. It performs very well, and since it's the only ship at the moment flyable in game that has any focus on medical gameplay, it's the best ship for you if you want to pick up some rescue beacons. And in case I haven't made it clear yet, this ship really is slow in atmosphere. This is as fast as I'm going without using a boost. And speaking of speed, I would highly recommend switching out your quantum drive for something faster as soon as possible. The one that comes stock is alright, but having an upgrade will really help you get across Stanton much faster. The HUD that comes with the Cutlass Red is great. It sets just below your view line, so it doesn't really get in the way. The Cutlass Red really is a beautiful looking ship. The red paint job that they gave it really makes it stand out as a rescue ship. It does make it look like an ambulance. And with the rescue decals on the side, it's very easy for people to see that you are there to help. For those that are used to looking at the Cutlass Black, you'll see that those big doors on the side are gone. They've been swapped out for a docking collar. And further, there's no turret at the top. It's also been swapped out, but for a long-range scanner. To start our tour of the outside, we get to see what the ramp looks like when it's open. Coming to the side, we really get to see how big those engines actually are. We're also going to get a better look at the docking collar from the outside. Coming up to the front, we get to see the guns that stock with the Cutlass Red. As you can see, they're size 2 gimbaled, and you have one on the bottom of each wing and one on the top of each wing. It would have been nice to have an extra gun right there in the center on the nose for extra firepower, but you really can't be too upset with what it comes with. So this is what the ramp looks like closed. And to open it up, we're going to go to either side and click open. It's going to slowly come down, and once it does, you can run inside. You close it in the same way. But remember, there's only a button on one side. So keep that in mind. Here we can see the 12 units of storage space. So if you're wanting to do a lot of hauling or transport with this, you really can't. The Cutlass Black might be a better option for you. Coming to the inside, we'll see what makes this a medical ship. 2 level 1 medical beds. This is great if you're a solo player or if you want to do some rescue beacons. Right now, with hunger and thirst being what it is, you can spend a lot of money staying full and hydrated. But with the bed, you can lay down for a few seconds, get all of your levels back up, and then you'll be on your way. It's also great if somebody has a higher injury that the paramed gun can't fix. It is important to note that if you're wanting to use this ship as a respawn location, they actually removed that ability in this last patch, so you can't transfer your implant here. You need a higher level bed, like something at a space station or on a planet. Looking over here, we can see the docking collar from the inside, as well as a few bunk beds. You can see the other docking collar and some what looks like lockers, but they don't really have a function now. Moving forward to the habitation area, this is where all of your main functionality is for the pilot. You see 4 weapon racks, as well as another set of bunk beds. So, you really can have a max crew of 4 You can log out and log back in, no problem. Now, where a turret would be for the Cutlass Black, you actually have a toilet and a sink, kind of like a half bathroom. And what's nice about this is someone can sit down on this, so when you quantum jump, they have a place to sit. It doesn't do anything apart from that now, but it does help with the look of the ship, and it does help with immersion. Coming to the pilot seat, you can see the view that this has. It's definitely a Drake ship because of all the bare metal that is in your way. I mean, there are bars to your left and right, and the glass in between them is kind of small. Your visibility is not terrible, but again, it's not going to have the best visibility out there, and it's not really designed to be a fighter as is. Here we can see a better look at the HUD. Pressing L on your keyboard will actually turn on your lights, which includes emergency lights because this is the Cutlass Red. They flash red, and at night they actually look really good. Coming to the co-pilot seat, you can see that the view is basically the same for the co-pilot as it is for the pilot. It's just a little bit higher up. In summary, I think the Cutlass Red is a great ship for anybody that's wanting to get into medical gameplay or just have a ship that's really good for immersion. It might not be the cheapest ship out there, and it might not be the best ship out there for certain things, but it really is fun to fly, and that's why I use it as my daily driver. I want to thank you guys for watching this video and sticking to the end. This is my first video on YouTube, so if you guys can, I would love your feedback in the comments for ways I can improve my videos. And if you guys have any recommendations for another video in the future, please let me know. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.